Hello and welcome. Today is March 10th, 2026, and today is Trailer Tuesday. I'm your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo Eats Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, I'll be reacting to the trailers you guys suggested. I put out the post earlier today, I think it was, or late last night, I don't remember which. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. So I took off last week. I wasn't feeling so well, so I decided to take the week off. I feel a lot better now though, so that is good. So just realized something. One moment. Oh boy. That moment when you realize that you forgot to turn on your soundboard and you're just like, is this gonna be a problem? Hopefully not. We will see. I assume it'll be fine. All right. Let me make sure everything's looking good. Okay. I think we're okay, but it might take a second to warm up. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the sound. Anyway. So yeah. It's been an eventful week. I've been getting a lot of stuff done, working on stuff. That Power World video still isn't done yet, which is crazy, but you know, I took the week off last week, so it slowed me down a bit, but yeah, I plan to have that out hopefully by the end of the week. And I know I said that like 2 weeks ago, but I think it's actually going to be done this week for sure. So everything's looking good. But yeah, we have, I think, 14 different trailers to look at today, based on what you guys suggested. Over on the YouTube side, I put up a post, usually on Tuesday mornings or Monday nights or something like that. And, you know, basically I ask you guys, like, you know, what game trailer should I react to on the stream? And this is what we got. So I'm not sure if we're going to end up using the whole stream to get through everything, just because of the, just because there's only 14, so I'm not really sure, but we only have a 2-hour stream. If we do finish early, I'm prepared to pull out Rift with the Necrodancer so we can, you know, close the stream with some jams, I guess. But, you know, like I said on my previous stream, because I kind of moved over to a new computer setup, there's still some stuff that I'm moving around the background. And with that, I do have some good news. So I'm currently using a different chatbot now. I was getting tired of using like 3 or 4 different bots at the same time for like different purposes. So I tried to consolidate it all into one. Hold on a second. There we go. All right, cool. So it looks like it is working also on the YouTube side now. So that's cool. I heard gas prices are high. Yep. See, I've fallen and can't get up. I have fallen and can't get up. Need life alert. Yeah, so I have a bunch of new stuff kind of popping up in my background here. A lot of behind the scenes stuff to just kind of get stuff working properly. I should be able to respond to the chat a lot better now, based on some of the things I've changed, but there we go. All right, corn dog has risen, but at what cost? I don't know. Also, welcome to the chat, May. Hope you're doing well. I also, oh yeah, that's right. So we have the return of the headpat. Headpats are now available once again. So I know you guys missed that, and I know I was dragging my feet on that, but I finally got everything sorted out, hopefully. And we should be able to do headpats now. So if anyone wants to headpat redeem, feel free to your heart's content, as long as the... Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Bad Shooter, Fast Runner, for that headpat. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. That was very kind. But yeah, see, we had a tester, make sure it was working. But yeah, that took a while to set up, and just figuring out what was like the way I wanted to fit, you know, kind of figured that out. At the same time, I just kind of want to give a quick update on like some of the stuff that's going on in the background, you know, the channel and things like that. So, quick update. The new model that's being worked on, I did mention before that there is a new VTuber model in the works for yours truly. Um, oh, sorry, I just realized my phone's not muted. Yeah, so there's a whole other thing in the works for yours truly. And the good thing about it is that the art is pretty close to being done. I'd say we have like maybe a little bit more to do, and then once that's done, I have to get someone to rig it. That's gonna be the hard part, finding someone to rig the model and doing all that. I still haven't quite decided who I want to rig the model. If anyone has any suggestions or references to anyone who they think would be, possibly, up for that, then that'd be great. We'll take a look at it. Hello, Lasira Doge. Thank you so much for the welcome back. Also, you guys probably have noticed I changed the way that the chat is on the screen. Now, when I did that, I didn't realize that all the YouTube tabs were going to be all like messy up there. So I might have to put like a black band or something behind it just to make it more visible. But, I decided to use this model today while I experiment with all that, and we're gonna see how well that chat layout works. If it doesn't work well for the stream, then obviously I have to, change it back, but I figured I'd try something new. And we'll see from there. Let's see, I've been playing a lot of modded Minecraft for the past 240 hours. 240 hours? That's crazy. Also, thank you for the welcome back. Thank you for the hydrate, Smash Pan. I'll do that now. And welcome to the chat. All right. We're gonna get started here in a second. Just making sure that all my stuff is not gonna start blaring in the middle of the stream. Like I said, there's a lot of exciting things coming up this year. The VTuber model is something that I look forward to, obviously. And I'm sure you guys do too, especially for like live streams and stuff. But that model, when I debut it, it's also going to eventually come out with some other stuff that I may or may not have inquired about in the latest survey. So that was a while ago. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. Let's read the oh wait, that's not it. Oh, there we go. All right, The Legend of Kimori official early access launch trailer. Get a look at the early access launch trailer for Legend of Kimori, a third-person open-world action-adventure game developed by Acer Interactive and Nighting Games. Players will traverse to the open wilds of 13th century Mongolia to breed horses, hunt and scavenge for resources, and overcome challenges along the way. The Legend of Kimori is available now in early access for PC, Steam, and Epic Game Store. So, this game is actually on my wish list. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like super excited about it. I think it's like, I want to say it's like $30 right now on Steam. Let me double check. Let me check. Hold up. Yeah, it's $30 right now on Steam, $29.99. So I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer because I figured someone probably was going to request that I go over this on stream. So no, I have not seen this trailer yet. But yeah, let's get into it. My first thought when I'm looking at this, I hope that my computer can handle this game. I'm gonna be real. Oh, look at the little foal. So cute. Oh my goodness. I gotta say that the release of this game, the timing is excellent because it's Year of the Horse, man. Everyone's going crazy over here with the horses. I see horse game after horse game after horse game coming out this year, and it's like insane.
legend of Hemut.
That's super exciting. I mean, okay, we can't just not do an analysis here, right? Like looking at how good this game looks, you know, the over the shoulder, you know, angle looks nice on horseback. You have, you know, really simple controls. Doesn't seem too crazy or hectic. Let's see this. Okay, so from there, it looked like she was gonna fall. You know, like she's holding on, man. Look at that. She's holding on to the side and she's able to pull herself up. That's cool. You have different kinds of horses as far as like the visuals, right? Like this one actually has like stripes. I don't know if that's like body paint or it looks like stripes. Like just that's kind of weird. But yeah, they have different colors. I mean, I don't know all my horse colors, guys. I'm gonna be honest. And also, depending on the breed of horse, they're called different things. So I'm just gonna like nod my head and say this is cool. Oh wait, I didn't realize it. So that horse has like spots on it. It's like an Appaloosa or something. I don't know. That's cool. I don't know. I like this. And then I like the I don't know much about like Mongolian culture or anything like that, so I really can't like give much insight on that. But I like the style. It looks cool. You have a lot of you know, environmental changes and stuff, so it looks like, you know, no matter the weather, you're gonna be out there working, doing stuff, so it's gonna be interesting. This to me looks like maybe some kind of like base building mechanic or kind of like crafting at a, you know, table or something, so that can be cool. Let's see. Horse movement mechanics are nice. Yeah, they look real. They do look real. Also, yeah, I agree. Angel Degen is so adorable. Let's see. What did you say? They are very good riders and archers. Yep. That's the word on the street. I don't know what those like fog wispy things are. I wonder if that's like a quest or something. Oh, look at the little baby. Oh my goodness. I can't get over how cute this foal is, man. And I just can't get over, like, you know, the lighting, the environment. Look at these horses, man. They look so good. Like, there's so much about them. Like, I know this is like literally a horse game, but like they did a great job with like the environmental stuff. Look at the mountains and stuff up there and all type. I mean, it just looks cool. It just looks cool. It's just everything about it just, it seems believable, you know? I can see myself playing this game for hours and just getting lost. Like, seriously. Completely forgetting I have objectives. It's just beautiful. It really is. I mean, you know, it's funny because like, you know, I look at this and I'm just like, damn, you know, I wish I knew how to ride a horse. Like, I don't, that's like one of those skills that are like on my bucket list, you know, like I'd like to learn how to like, even if it's not proficiently, just enough to like, in a pinch, know how to like handle a horse. Like that would be cool. Thank you for the welcome back, Age with Frostfire. Appreciate that. But yeah, super cool. Oh wait, I didn't mean to continue that. I'm sorry. Very nice. Thumbs up. You know, I don't know. Do you guys think I should play this game on stream? I'm like really tempted because I really like what I see and I'm like, oh, I love this. Like there's something about it. It just makes me happy. I don't know. You're gonna be a hunter or a courier? Yes. So it looks like you're, so I guess the whole point of the game is that you breed horses, hunt, and scavenge for resources to overcome challenges along the way. That was the descriptor. Okay, so interesting. Could be lots of exploring. Yeah, maybe. You know, I was kind of hesitant at first. I was like, man, I don't know. Like, will they like to watch something like this? Because I don't usually play like, I mean, I guess it's technically survival, right? Like, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to double check and see what it's listed under because I think actually, yeah, let me check on Steam real quick. Oh, there we go. So on Steam, it's listed as early access, horses, historical exploration, nature, mythology, open world survival. Transportation, that's interesting. And cute, someone put cute as a tag. And so far it has very positive reviews, and it has 732 reviews. That's a lot for like a, I think this is a, aren't they like an indie developer? It's made by, hold on, Astier Interactive and Nighton Games. I'm not familiar with that developer. I'd have to do my research. I don't want to make assumptions here. Maybe also horse herding, possibly. I mean, I could see like livestock herding being a thing in this game too, maybe. All right, moving on. I gushed over the full a little too long, so I'm gonna move on. So all right, let's see here. Sol Sesto official version 1.0 release date trailer. Check out the twisted animated Sol Sesto trailer for this tactical and frantic roguelite where mastering your luck is key. In Sol Sesto, choose a hero, upgrade them using cursed teeth and magical items, and descend to the bottom of an ever-changing dungeon. In this dark world, every action has consequences. Sol Sesto is leaving early access, and version 1.0 will be available on Steam on April 10th, 2026. All right. Let's check it out. Man, what happened? Ew! Look at all those, ooh, nasty bugs. I couldn't tell if one of those was a spider. It was very hard to tell. They were very small. But I hope not. Hello, Gigi. Welcome to the chat. Even the shopkeeper is sus. Hold up. We gotta see. What are you selling? Wait, a strawberry. Ew. I don't like strawberries. A bomb with a roach on it. I'm not sure which is deadlier. I'm kidding. And then a golden arrow? Or is it made out of wood? It's hard to tell. And maybe a potion? Interesting. Oh my god. Ew. Oh, that's not creepy at all. You know, I feel like I've seen a lot of creepy shit, but this is definitely one of those games that I feel like is like capable of giving me a jump scare. It's weird as hell, the actual, you know, it's funny. I like the art style. I really do. I also think that I've seen games before that are like super, like, how do I say this? They're off-putting in a creepy way because of the eccentric art. Exactly. So like I've seen stuff like this before. There's one game in particular that kind of like, the name escapes me, but like I remember watching like this video a very long time ago where like this guy was talking about like weird games that he's played before that were just completely like bizarre and no one should ever play them or something like that. But it was kind of like a joke, and I was like watching, I was like, man, that is a weird game. Like I don't know why, but I'm getting like flashbacks of that video, and like when I'm watching this, like it's weird. It's definitely kind of weird. Uh-oh. Yummy. Wow. That's cool. I mean, it's like, it looks to me like some kind of, it seems to be first person to me, but with like a 2D look, which I don't really see very often. I mean, I do see that for like the kind of games where like you have to like escape a room or something like that. Like it reminds me of like really old school like Flash games where like the objective is to like escape a room or to escape a temple, or oh, you have to do this or that, and you know, you turn the corner and boom, something jumps at you, you know, and it's like, oh crap. Like I used to play a lot of those games like long time ago, and just looking at this, it just feels almost nostalgic. It's weird. I'm getting like nostalgia watching this for some reason. I don't know why. Really cool though. You get my thumbs up. Yeah, but really quick, I shouldn't have closed it, but the reason why I really like it just in general is I feel like it's off-putting enough to be creepy, but doesn't try too hard to be creepy, if that makes sense. Like I think some games just are kind of like over the top with it, but like that game is just like overall unsettling to look at, and it just makes it like, but it's like tasteful, you know, like the art is tasteful, it's just unsettling. I don't know, man. I don't make the rules. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's just creepy enough, just enough. All right, next we have I don't know if it's Naquan or Naquan. I'm gonna go with Naquan. Last Paradise official closed alpha test release date trailer. Don't miss the closed alpha test release date trailer for Naquan, Last Paradise, a multiplayer zombie survival extraction shooter developed by Nexon. I feel like I've heard of Nexon before. Oh no, I'm thinking about Exxon. Yeah, because that oil price is a bit high. The gas prices, bro! Ah! Anyway, players will be introduced to Seoul, the city that's fallen into disarray while being full of resources for the taking. Take on zombies head on and escape at all costs in Naquan Last Paradise. Coming soon to PC on Steam with a closed alpha test kicking off on March 11th on Steam. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Seoul is a city in South Korea, so maybe that's what they're talking about. We will see. Hello, Barunga Good. Welcome to the chat. I think I got your name right. Correct. I hope I got it correct today. Please tell me it was right. I feel like every week I'm starting over, but it's okay. I'll get it eventually. I think I got it right. I'm trying my best. Man, I had too much sugar today. You guys can tell. Here we go. Ew. By the way, that ham is bad for my blood pressure. I'm never gonna be able to eat that. They seem to have an infestation issue here. Infestation. I wonder, because like the game says multiplayer, so I wonder if it's like, you know, a lot of people against you, or if any of them are like allied with you. Like, is it all like, is it like survival of the fittest? Like, how does this work? Oh. You know, I like that this game doesn't seem to be first person. I kind of prefer that. Like, it almost reminds me a little bit of Once Human in like the camera layout with like how close it is from the screen, like by default. Like, it kind of reminds me of that. That's interesting. So this game it has a lot of like interesting things going on with it. Like there's a lot of kind of nice like visuals detail, and I like the environmental stuff. But yeah, I think I was right. This is definitely South Korea. Just looking at the architecture, the wording on the buildings. Yeah, see Korean right here. So yep, Seoul. Seoul's a very populated city too, so like you can imagine how many of these things just running around. I kind of wonder, like, what is there going to be, like a campaign mode? Is there going to be like, what is this game going to have, like, other than a multiplayer, shootout kind of things between, like, I don't know, because it seems to be like they listed it as multiplayer, but I don't see any like co-op elements, if that makes sense. Like it looks like it's gonna be you're on your own buddy kind of game. Nexon is a Korean game company. Okay, that makes sense. In a world full of zombies, humans are still the worst enemies. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We definitely could see that. But yeah, no, it's definitely, it's something. It's something. Yep. Super cool. I actually really like this. I'm curious to know, like, because they said it's gonna, let's see, the alpha test was on March 11th. So that's tomorrow. Let me see. Is it listed on this? Is there a Steam page for it? This is seen. Because I don't play a lot of shooters. I'm gonna be real. Oh, hold up. The game is free? What? So this is, wait, this is gonna be a free-to-play game? Because when I looked it up, it was listed as free, which is usually the case if a game is going to be free to play before it comes out, like on Steam. So that's interesting. Fuck it, I'll request access to that playtest. Why not? I'll request. Looks interesting. Looks interesting. You guys are making some good suggestions this week for sure. All right, next. Let's see. Descent of Lunaris. Official demo trailer. Warning, flashing lights. So if you are light flashing sensitive, you might want to look away from the screen once I get this thing started. I have no idea how bad it'll be. So just keep that in mind. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Much enjoyed it, Rinsey. And thank you for the stretch. What did you do? I appreciate it. There we go. And thank you for the headpat, bad shooter. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let me hydrate. All right. Warning, this trailer contains flashing lights. Take a look at gameplay, combat, and foes you'll encounter from Descent of Lunaris in this new trailer for the upcoming dungeon crawling game with a haunting sci-fi mystery. Descent of Lunaris will be available on PC, and a demo is out now on Steam. Set in year 2070, the demo kicks off after a lunar mining operation picks up a strange signal from deep within the moon. An experiment at a secret facility goes terribly wrong, with machines across the base turning violent and wiping out most of the crew. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, let's check it out. Now, again, this trailer contains flashing lights. So if you can't look at the flashing lights, look away, please. I don't want none of you falling over and hurting yourselves, okay? All right, that's all I can say. Here we go. Ew, I hate bees. Oh. This is interesting. This kind of reminds me a little bit of like those old school, like, first person shooter kind of games. I think kind of like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like maybe like old school, like Marathon almost, or like, I think Marathon counts, right? I don't know my shooters that well. Hello, CosBT, welcome to the chat, by the way. I just saw your message. Sorry, I was a little late, I think. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I don't know. Interesting. And I see that there's character portraits at the bottom, so it looks like it's like kind of like a party that you're moving around with. That's interesting. Yeah, Half-Life vibes. Yeah, for sure. Like with the art the art style, it does kind of give Half-Life vibes. I agree. So what's weird about this game is that it looks like the fight scenes are almost like a turn-based combat or a turn-based strategy party RPG kind of thing going on here, or some kind of party combat system, which is weird because the moving around kind of looks, it's very kind of like freeform, almost like just kind of walking through the hallways and stuff. It seems pretty free, but it looks like when you're in combat, it's kind of like a turn-based strategy thing with party, which is kind of interesting. What I don't understand is why, because maybe I'm overanalyzing this, because I know that games like this do exist, but I was wondering, like, why is it that, you know, the characters in the party aren't physically on the screen as, like, you know, being next to the boss or whatever you're, you know, hitting? Because usually you'll see, like, you know, your ally on this side and then your non-ally on that side, and it's kind of like, you know, it's one of those things where you usually have a clear definition of who is ally and who's enemy, but in this case you just see the boss in the center and then you have like your party down at the bottom. I think that's a very interesting UI choice. I don't know if they did that for like simplicity and budget reasons, or if they did that for like some other purpose I'm not aware of, but it's definitely not something I see every day. I know it exists. I've seen it a couple times, even in previous trailers. I think we saw like another indie game not too long ago that had bosses in the center of the screen. But the difference with this game and that other game is that other game was a card game. So it wasn't exactly the same. Like, it was a deck builder, whereas this one's more, it seems to be more like, you know, kind of a strategy turn-based, you know, kind of possibly RPG kind of game. So that's really interesting. It's an interesting, you know, layout for this interface, I will say. I don't think I've seen this before in like a, I don't know, maybe I'm overanalyzing that. You guys let me know. Now that's a scythe. Look at that. Hold on, let's go back one more time. That's a nice looking scythe. Look at that. Woo! Oh yeah, that's gonna do some damage. Oh, that's so weird. And then it goes to like overhead grid fighting mechanic. I forget what this is called. Like when you have like see how like the party is on the screen this time, like on the actual map. Like, why is it different here, but for the other parts, like, is that to distinguish between like a regular fight and a boss? Is that how like they're kind of distinguishing the two? Like visually, like was that like a choice? Like, I don't know. It's very weird, and it feels like almost all over the place. Like, I feel like I'm experiencing different games in the same game. Like, if you showed me video of like this going on and then showed me like the previous, what looked to be a boss fight going on, and told me that one of them was a sequel, I would believe you. Yeah, it's another game with eccentric art style. At least what I will give them though is I don't feel like it's bad for readability. Because I know there's a lot of games that go with this super like visually eccentric art style because they want to stand out. They want people to look at it and remember, hey, that's the game. You know, a good example of this would be something like Effulgence RPG. That game had you know, it was the game that had the symbols, like the computer symbols and stuff, and everything was like very neon and built with symbols. Like the characters were built with symbols, the bosses and enemies were built with symbols, and you know, all types of, you know, keyboard buttons and, you know, stuff that you would see typed out. Like, that was very memorable to me because you don't see that kind of stuff. It was like, wow, they really, you know, they took an idea and they just they blew it up, right? So when I see games like this, they kind of have like an interesting visual style, but it's not like hard to read, and I can kind of tell what's going on still, even though I'm not playing the game. That's a good sign, I think. I think that's a good sign. I like the way that that this is looking. What the hell is that? Oh my god. You know, I can imagine these enemies here like being in like Dead as Disco as like backup dancers or something like that I have to fight. Like something about it. The outfits. Creepy. Man, this game is creepy as hell. Like, just the art style is very, you know, and I like the painted look too for like even like this weird creature thing, whatever the hell this is supposed to be. Like, it just, you know, it's beautiful. Like, some of the artwork is really nice. I mean, they took something that looks, you know, this is a very 2D focused style, but gave it layers and depth to the point where it looks like it could be, you know, somewhat like, I don't know, it's like giving it like a 2.5D visual like look to it. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I think they did a good job on the shading on like the character models and stuff. As far as character designs go, you know, it tells you what their classes are here. So you have the Blade Master, the Fighter, the Gunslinger, and the Hacker. You know, Hacker makes sense. He has a keyboard on his arm, you know. You have the Gunslinger, obviously, you know, ranged. I don't know why you're over here melee. It was ranged. That's kind of weird. You know, that's probably why they have like 2 HP left or something. Oh, sorry, it's 7 HP, not 2. And then you have, you know, your Fighter. You know, looks like they have some, what is that? Like a, I can't tell if they look like Tompas to me. And then you have your Blade Master, what I can't word. Oh my god. It looks like he has like kind of like katanas or something going on there. So it's a very, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I wonder if you have like more classes and stuff, or if these characters can be like swapped out to different classes, or, you know, or if you could swap out your party or something like that, like depending on the needs. Like, I think that could be really cool. Yeah, they look like rhythm game enemies. Yeah, you're right, Isekai dude. That's a good point. Yeah. Cause I guess that's why I thought that, you know, it kind of reminded me of all that. One boob. One boob out. Oh my god. Bruh. And then this enemy here, you know, with all the neon lights and stuff. I mean, you know, now I can't unsee it. You know, it does look like a rhythm game enemy. Look, you have your records, you know, you got You're killing me. You're killing me. The abs though? Yeah, right? My god. Really cool though. I really like the visuals on this. It's creepy but interesting. You know, it kind of has like, you know, a bunch of stuff. Oh, look, so it looks like you do have other characters. So I didn't notice this before, but if we go back, yeah, these characters are different. Like the ones in the fight here, your Blade Master, some random lady, I don't know. But they're all different. So I'm guessing that each character has like certain perks or something that's like uniquely useful about them. So that's kind of cool. You can slap a rhythm game with monsters in background. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Oh man. Looks cool though. I like it. Get my thumbs up. All right, next we have Grave Seasons announcement trailer for Nintendo Switch. Grave Seasons launches this summer 2026 on Nintendo Switch. After a treacherous escape from jail, you've made it to your new home in Ashen Ridge, an idyllic town with some seriously unsettling vibes. While trying to establish new farming life and embed yourself in the neighborhood, murders start to occur in the town, putting your new peaceful life at risk. Grave Seasons is a narrative-led farming sim with a terrifying twist. Someone in the town is a supernatural serial killer. Ooh, okay, all right. Yeah, putting creepy music. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. You know, this game reminds me, like, especially this, let me go back a few frames. Hold up. Like, this area right here reminds me a lot of the backpack house in Bandletale. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's a game out there called Bandletale. It's basically like a League of Legends, like, story game, essentially. And the idea is that you carry a backpack with you, and your backpack doubles as a home, and every time you toss it down, you go inside, it looks something kind of similar to this. So it's funny to see this. Like, I've been seeing this kind of layout in a few different games that, you know, it's not exactly uncommon. I have seen it, but it's funny how, like, it just kind of reminds me of that. Like, it gives me, you know, it really reminds me of it. Did I miss any spider appearance? I hope so, Spidey. I hope you did. I mean, there was like a suspicious looking black dot on like one of the trailers, but I wasn't sure if it was a spider or a roach, so I just kind of told myself it was a roach. But that's about it. Also, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Unlocking the doors. You can break into people's homes, bro. What is this? Is this Sailblazers? You can just break into people's houses? A ghost? Bruh. No. Imagine if this game had a plot twist where you realize that you were the killer the whole time and you were using the bodies as fertilizer. Wouldn't that be crazy? it could be that crazy. Who knows? I like this. It's a cool concept. I like it. The visual style is cool. The character portraits are really nice. You know, well, I shouldn't say portraits. The character art is really nice. I really like it. You know, you can tell, like, there was a lot of detail put into like the visuals and stuff. It's simple, but it's not like empty, you know what I mean, like for the environment stuff. And then when you're planting up here, it seems like you have, you know, limited water capacity, so it's kind of similar to something like Palia in that way, where you have to fill up your water and then, you know, go and do your farming stuff. But yeah, I really like the art style of the characters when you talk to them. Like, it makes them like really memorable. Like, they all look really different from each other, which is a good sign. I don't know. I really like this. The question I have, well, obviously there's like, you know, a murder happening. It's a murder mystery kind of game, right? Which is great. So I kind of wonder, how is that going to play into like the farming aspect, because those two things seem so disconnected from each other. You know, like, oh, having a peaceful life and just kind of farming, mind your own business. Like, how is the story going to tie you in a way that you have to get invested? Like, is someone that you know, I wonder how they're going to do it. Like, are they going to be like, okay, well, the first, you know, NPC that you meet in the game suddenly dies, like something like that? Are they going to just toss you into it? Or are you just going to hear random rumors and then everyone starts, you know, kind of freaking you out because, you know, you start hearing more and more rumors, suddenly people start to go missing, and then you slowly gain interest? Is it going to be like a slow burn, or is it going to be we're going to throw you into the fire kind of game? I'm curious. I'm curious to know how they're going to go about this with narrative storytelling. But yeah, look at the character designs, dude. This guy, I mean, I like him. He got some nice like neck jewelry thing. I don't know. It's like in place of a tie, right? That's kind of neat. And he also looks like he has some gauges. Interesting, right? Then you also have, what else you got? See, this lady here, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me a little bit of Grethel from V Rising, but without the red hair. She's like blonde instead of redhead. She reminds me of Grethel. She just kind of has that look about her, you know, the build, the look, the facial structure. It reminds me a lot of her. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got here. Breaking into someone's home, that's a little weird. You know, getting caught by the homeowner, that's a little frightening. You know, look, I mean, hell, she looks shocked. She's like, how dare you? What are you doing in my home? I'm just here to murder you. Not really. Imagine. But yeah, really cool. You know, this guy, he seems to not care very much. You know, he's kind of like just chilling, right? You have this other guy who's just like, I got stuff to do, leave me alone. And then you got a ghost. From what it looks, she looks like a ghost. Bro, if you can speak with ghosts, what does that tell you about yourself? You know, like, maybe you're not human this whole time. Maybe that's the thing. Like, maybe when you move to this town, all the spooky ghosties decide to follow you. You know, maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's your own presence. Maybe you caused the death of the village. Okay, I'm stretching here, but I like this. I like that it's kind of open to my interpretation based on this for now. This looks like fun. All right, next we have After Quest official trailer. After Quest is a fast-paced roguelike RPG with tactical turn-based combat. Build your party by choosing 3 heroes from a growing roster. Experiment with endless build combinations and experience a character-driven story where defeat only makes you stronger. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, the characters do look interesting, I agree. For the living room floor, heroes, past, present, and future. Okay. Interesting. You know, I really like the art style here. I'm digging this. I like it. Wait, they're like, taste my blade, creepy elf? I mean, are they really that creepy? Let me take a look. I didn't look that carefully. Hold up. You know, low-key, this elf kind of reminds me of, like, Viego and, like, the new skin that he got recently, the, from League, the one with the, sorry, the Exalted skin. Like, it kind of reminds me of that for some reason. We seem to have a theme going on with these art styles. Yeah, like, they're all, like, kind of different. Like, something that I find really interesting about this portrait here is that this character has blue on one side and like an orange, like a kind of like orange color on the other side. I don't know if they're doing that to kind of show like front versus back of the character and the way the character's facing without having to go in and actually do a ton of shading or lighting on the actual character. Like, that's a really interesting choice, and I don't think I've seen that before, where like the outline of the character has like a different color. Like, I don't like, why didn't they just go blue all around? Unless they thought that it just looked weird against the box, which makes sense. Like, I guess, you know what, let's go back actually, because did any other characters have that? Nope, the enemies are all solid color. So why did the ally have a unless you're the enemy all along? All right, well, let's continue. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, see, like, even this character here has like orange on this side and blue on this side. Like, what is that? Like, what are they doing with this? Like, I'm not like, I don't particularly hate it. I just don't understand what the logic was when they did that. Like, why are you doing this? Because now the colors are switched. You know, before it was like the red was on the right side and the blue was on the other side, but now you swapped it with this character. Like, is this a shopkeeper? Is this not like a regular character and that's why? Like, that's kind of weird. That's a good or bad affinity? I don't know, because they're like split right through the middle. That's a good question. I have no idea. Unless they're like neutral. Are they neutral? I have no idea. Thank you for the hydrate, Spidey, and the stretch. And thank you also for that wonderful head pat. I appreciate it. Hello, Guilford. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right. Enough stretching. Good or bad affinity? That's interesting. Pretty good. Hope you're good as well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. Feeling better. What's this game? It's called After Quest. Okay, now I'm confused. Because now an enemy has a two-tone background outline. What's going on with these outlines, bro? It's just like, it's so distracting to me because I don't understand the logic behind it, like as a person who doesn't play this game. So I'm like, why? Why, you know, it's so bizarre. Like, I don't know why you would do that. I'm trying to think, like, why would you do that? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway. Continuing. Yeah, see, another character who has that going on. Oh my god! What was that damage? You just... I don't know, guys. Maybe I need to trade in my scythe for a big-ass sword, because that thing just knocked them all down. Damn. That was a swift death. Interesting. Yeah, that wipeout was crazy. I don't know. It's kind of like, I do think that this game has a lot of potential in the sense that it has a lot of like really cool visual design, especially for the sprites. Like, I think the sprites look really nice, and just, you know, readability is not bad for the sprites. Like, they all have a different, you know, hairstyle. Something about them visually stands out. I think the character design's not bad, for sure. You know, I'm really liking it. But as far as like, you know, the dialogue pieces, I just don't understand what they were thinking with the outline color thing. Like, I would like someone to explain that to me. Like, was that just like a color choice that they just decided to do? Is it have like some kind of mechanical purpose? Like, you know, someone said good, bad affinity. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're onto something, but you know, then you have some enemies who don't have it, some enemies who do. It's so inconsistent. I can't really tell if it's just like an art decision or if there's like an actual functional purpose to that. Like, it's just weird to me. I don't think I've ever seen that ever. Like, ever. It's so bizarre. I find it distracting because like my ADHD like sees that and kicks in and wants to like focus on that. Like, my eyes are immediately drawn to that outline. Like, I don't know what, like, I know I'm supposed to be looking at the characters, right? Like, oh, okay, this person is speaking, read text. Okay, this person is speaking, read text. But no, my eyes are like outline. Oh, it's fiery, and then now it's cool, and then fiery, and then it's cool. I just can't like look away. Like, this thing messed with my brain so bad when I'm just looking at it. I'm sorry. But overall, I think the game looks promising. It looks cool. I just don't understand this like multicolor outline thing. This is so bizarre. I can't even focus on it because I'm just like, holy crap. But, you know, overall, very nice. Looks promising. I like the spells and stuff. It looks cool. So we're good. All right, Pikmin reveal trailer. It just says follow us. Okay, doesn't give any info. Now, I have heard of this game already. I have not seen the trailer. Okay, just a quick disclaimer. No, I have not seen the trailer. And yes, I think I know what this is. I think this is the game that, like, because I saw an article come out with like a couple of screenshots from this, and they were like, you know, saying that this thing was like a Power World ripoff or something. Like, some people were saying that, and I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? So I saw a couple screenshots and I was like, whoa, but I haven't seen the trailer, so we will see. We've come full circle. Is it that bad? Oh no, PJ coming out here saying we come full circle. All right, Bryce13, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, by the way. All right, let's watch. Let's see. Now, like I said, all I heard is that this was like a Pow World clone, right? Which, I mean, I'm not gonna assume that until I see it. I don't know. But the start of seeing a tower at the beginning is not promising. Just saying. Probably a boss tower. Pocket game, also not helping. Pocket game or pocket pair? With, wait, what? What is that, like a Pikachu with oh my god, this is like a weird, what is happening in my brain right now? I look at this, what? This looks like, it looks like Link with a Pikachu on his back. Like, what is this, Brawl? What's going on here? At least the logo's original, I hope. What? Oh no, we're gonna see this fit. This is gonna, okay, we're gonna see this frame by frame, guys. We're doing frame by frame on this. Okay, let's back up. Backing up. Okay, so looks like we have some creature over here to the right. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Kitsun tiny bit, but I can't really get a good visual on it. We have a grocery store Pikachu. We have Walmart beacon. Okay. All right. What is happening? Oh my god, we have what? This thing looks kind of like what is the alpaca looking? I can't remember the name of it. Not King Paca, the little ones. So the little llama looking things or alpaca looking things. It reminds me of that, but with like a univolt back. Like the tail and legs remind me of univolt. What is happening here? I feel like no, I didn't take any weight today. I had to think about it for a moment. I was like, wait a second. I was like, is this me? So much more blatant. This is gonna be a slot collection of several games, it seems. Maybe. Okay, I have no idea what this little bandit looking creature is. Well, that's interesting. We got bootleg Chillette with little baby slimes. It looks like, what is happening? We have, oh my god, this thing it looks just like Reptiro Christ almost, but with like, what is oh my god, this is so much worse than I thought. This is so much worse. Wait, is there evolutions in this game? Is that what this is? Is this like the starter version? Are you like an otter and then you upgrade to like bootleg Chillette and then you move on to like, you know, seahorsey fishy thing like Timu Powell's on the horizon. Timu You're killing me. Timu Pals, what the fuck? It almost feels like rage bait, the game to push Nintendo to sue them. Maybe. I mean, honestly, oh no. Oh no, this looks just like a Power World cave. Oh my god. Oh. We got, okay, well, scorpions, that's fair game. I can't even fault them with the scorpion type looking creature. I can't argue with that. What the fuck is going on? It's like they took Shroomer and like merged it with like a Dinosaur. That is bizarre. And then we have, what is this base? It's like, so it's like a city on top of another chunk of city with some weird like frame. Is this a base? Is this like oh my god, I can't remember. I'm so in shock, guys, that I can't even remember all the pals names because I'm just, like right now I'm just like, holy shit. This looks like a Blaze Howl over here to the right. I mean, this looks like an Aetheryte crystal from like FF14. Like, what is happening? Like, Oh my god. Like I can't keep up with like how many like like there's nothing wrong with like taking like a basic idea and kind of like, you know, doing something new with it. So like a good example of that would be something like Guardians of the Wild Sky, how like they have kind of like a creature collection kind of thing, but it's, you know, kind of like feels like its own game. I played it. If anyone wants to see footage of that, I played it 2 weeks ago on stream. Like I played the demo, and that game is very distinct from something like Power World or Pokemon or whatever. This one, however, it just looks like it's asking for a lawsuit. Like I don't even see that over like I wouldn't go so far as to be like, oh yeah, they should patent troll or something. No, 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 not patent troll nonsense that Nintendo's doing with Power World. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the fact that the designs themselves are too similar so far. We're only how many? We're not even a minute in. All right, this is a 2-minute long trailer. I'm 25 seconds in, and I'm horrified. Okay, they took a PAL splicer and combined creatures to new ones. Well, they did something. See, and if they already prepared in advance to get a lawsuit, like I would love to do for similar project, Nintendo will have a funny loss. Oh my god. Oh my, yeah, so I think there's evolutions, guys. I think this game, so this is different. This is different from Power World because Power World doesn't have evolutions, guys. That's the, you know, not like there's any other popular games out there with evolutions, right? That's okay. That's not a new concept. Unless, wait, hold on. Unless it's not an evolution. I could be wrong. It could be that this one is just like, I don't know, the equivalent of like a boss pal or something, where like it's, you know, just larger in size. That could be possible. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, that main character looks so much like Link. It's not even funny. It's like, what the hell's going on here? I think this creature right here is just asking for a lawsuit. Like, I just can't get over like Timu Pikachu, bro. Oh my god. See, if their country allow the right to speedy trial, and if they're prepared to solve defense in advance, knowing they will get hit by Nintendo, the low bait is just better to take Nintendo loss. Oh my god. There's that like beacon looking thing, but this is like fire. Oh no, no, it's electric. Yeah, so this is an electric. Well, you know, honestly, I like this design. This Walmart beacon looks pretty good, actually. I like the little clips of the wings here. It's kind of interesting, but it looks a lot like was it Zapdos? Is that the name of the other one? I can't remember. They all kind of look similar. Here in Canada, to prepare such defense in advance could cost around $500,000. So if you make sure you get sued, it's even more funny worth spending. Oh my god. We have like a cow type thing. We got our, you know, Mazzarina-esque kind of thing, which honestly, you know, cows are not unique. That's not like a new thing, so you can't even really look at that. You know, this sheep looking thing, also fair game. This creature, however, looks a little too much like Anubis, in my opinion. Like, they didn't even try to like hide it for this. Like, they just straight up. And then this outfit here, this is literally like an early Paltamer outfit. Like, what is happening? Like, that is so bizarre. And, you know, I'm guessing this is probably like the PAL box equivalent. This could be like some kind of fuel or something. I don't know. It's just bizarre. Like, just looking at it. And then this thing here, what is this, a cremis? Like, I know, I'm not trying to say that this game is like an exact copy, obviously, because there are some differences. I'm just concerned that I don't see many like original feeling ideas. Like, I see ideas here that look a little too similar to what's already on the market. So I don't really understand why they decided to do that. Oh my god, not Pangolette. What did we do, man? What the fuck? Okay. So Oh my god, they got Lulu in here too? Oh no, not actually, this one's cute. I like this one. They spin around like Lulu though. Oh, look how cute they are. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Lulu's cousin. Will they have guns too? Well, I guess we'll see. But yeah, this thing here looks like Lulu, but like maybe like their distant cousin. That's super cute. Yeah, right? No, but it does scream sue me vibe. Yeah. Will it have guns too? Don't know. Let's see. That is why I'm so worried about getting a loss. I'm not. Wow. I mean, it's not even just that. I don't know, man. Bruh. Bruh. They put. I can't say that on stream. I can't say what this is on stream. If I say the word, it could be bad. This looks like a very particular kind of bear that is often associated with PDF files. And so I will not say what this is. But they're wearing a karate outfit or something. That's really weird. That is so bizarre. And it's basically like a Maserita. Like, what is happening, bro? Wait, they're holding a card? Oh my god. Oh my god, is this Yu-Gi-Oh now? Oh my god, look at the arm! Look at the piece here on the arm. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, guys! This is straight up Yu-Gi-Oh! What the fuck? What? I'm dead. I'm dying, guys. I can't. This is too much. Link is in a duel with a fucking. Oh no. Continuing. Link color scheme on character is really hard not to see. Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, that bear. Yeah, the funniest, saddest thing about the bear is the original bear was used as a Japanese campaign against. Really? Oh my god. I didn't know that. That's even worse. Oh my god. I like the idea of using a card though. That's neat. I like this. It's a little bizarre, but it's cool. Ooh, okay. This is probably like the first original looking design we've seen. All right. It became an icon for it. Jesus. Yeah, but this dragon, the sky dragon cleaver thing, I don't understand. What is this? Like, is it supposed to like drill a hole in the ground or cut a hole? Like, is this like an axe? What is this? I don't understand this creature. You know what? I think I get it now. I think the reason why so many of these like creatures are so unoriginal looking is because anything original they came up with was just weird. And I feel like this is a good example of that. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, this doesn't even look like scales, like low key. It kind of looks, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like a purse. Like certain purse bags have like this texture on it, like on the handles and stuff. Like, oh, you know what? I know what this reminds me of. You know when you go to the store and you get those like reusable bags? Like the ones from Daiso that have like the plastic on them, but they look kind of woven, but it's like plastic. Like, that's what this reminds me of. This the scale pattern reminds me of like a Daiso bag. Oh my god. If anyone who doesn't know what Daiso is, it's basically like a dollar store, but it's like a Japanese dollar store chain, essentially. It's kind of what it is. Oh my god. Yikes. Yikes. Kind of like Giratina. I don't know what Giratina. Giratina. I don't know if it's Giratina or I don't know what that is. Let's see. I think Pokemon X Pals combination, Daiso 3D print, Rayquaza. What the fuck, bro? You're killing me. Y'all are killing me with this shit. All right, let's continue. Oh my god, what is this smolten mess we have here? This is, sorry, not smolten, molten. Like, like the flames on this thing don't even move. It just looks like a piece of lava flying around. Like, I don't know why they're like, I've noticed this a lot with the birds and the bird type creatures in this game. They tend to have like this like weird, like they have a physical form and then they're like attached to like plasma. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. Like it's not even like a smooth transition. It's very sudden. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre. What is this? Like a, I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a dinosaur, but you know what? No, this is like, I mean, I don't even know what to say about this. It looks like a kind of like a salamander. I know there's like a fire type salamander thing, I think, in like Pokemon. I don't know what it's called though. Someone help me out. Wait, hold on. I think I missed like the bootleg Bushi. Yeah, look, see? We got bootleg Bushi right here. Oh, damn. Bootleg Bushi. Oh, no. Oh my god. This is probably the worst one. The Sibelics, like, this is literally Sibelics, guys. This is, wow. Wow. I mean, they didn't even try with this one. They basically made Sibelics more humanoid and then added a skirt. That's like, wow, holy crap. And what is this like ice lion thing? What is that? You dancing? What, you dancing back there? Hold on, he about to drop a beat? Hold on. Let's see what he's doing. He dancing? Yeah, he dancing. No, I'm kidding. He's not dancing. It looks like he's like thumping his chest like a gorilla, but he looks kind of like he looks more like chimera, to be honest, with the horns here and then the lion head with it just kind of screams chimera vibes, but he's like ice, which is weird. Like, what is happening? I don't understand. Like, there's no ecological cohesion in this game. Okay. Oh no, we have a smoldering, I assume is probably kind of similar to Grisbolt. We have this weird, like, I don't even know what this is back here. It looks like a deformed chicken. I can't tell. It looks like they're holding guns. Let's go back. Hold on, I can't tell. Yeah, this looks like a missile launcher that this person is holding. Or it could be a camera. Not sure. Kind of looks similar, you know. Environment is very powerful. Same engine? Maybe. Chimera vibe, but also cheap vibe. So crap Mara. Oh my god. Let's get it. Happy stream. Hello, Swizzy. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Oh, I forgot to... let me do a quick shout out for Swizzy. I keep forgetting to do my shout outs. I'm sorry about that, buddy. There we go. Thank you so much. And all right, here we go. Let's just watch this again. Let's watch that slow-mo again. What is going on here? Look at that. Bro, does this creature look happy to you? Does this creature look like they're having the time of their life, that they're enjoying their life, they're having a good old time? Does this creature look like it's not suffering? Because the look this creature has on its face, guys, is a look I have while watching this. Like, you got that you looking sussy over there look, you know? Like, what is this? Yep, there it is. Grisbolt minigun with, you know, I just don't understand. And then you have literally a Mammorest. It's just too similar, guys. Like, this is just too blatantly similar. Yeah, and then a rocket launcher here. I mean, you can only make a rocket launcher look so different, but this is crazy. Oh my god. Then we have, what's the other one? Oh my god. We have Necromus here without the back end, it looks like. It looks like, oh no! Oh no, it is a horsey! It's literally bruh. This is Necromus, guys. This is literally Necromus. Holy crap, this game feels like a knockoff and a fever dream at the same time. So could we call it Pokemon LSD Dream Edition? No, I think it's Power World LSD Dream Edition. I would argue that this game looks more similar to Power World than it does Pokemon at this point. I mean, the Sibelics knockoff, the fiery Grisbolt, which is weird with the minigun. I mean, the way it plays, the way it looks, the things it has, the outfits on the characters. It just screams Power World knockoff compared to something like Pokemon, you know. And now I know I see what you guys mean when you said, like, I forget who it was who said it earlier, who said that everything came full circle. Now I see what you mean, you know, because it used to be that when Power World came out, people were like, oh my god, it's a Pokemon clone, oh my god. But actually playing it, like, it's just a fun game, you know. Like, the designs are different enough that I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, right? But with this game, with what is it called? Pikmin? Okay, with Pikmin, it's so similar, it's almost like nauseating. Like, if you told, like, okay, like, low key, if you showed me this screenshot, no context, and I never seen this before, I didn't know about this game, right? You showed me this screenshot and you told me this was gonna be new content in Power World, I would like believe it initially. Okay, like, if I like, it passes the squint test if you tell me it's Power World. You know, look, you literally have Anubis here. Looks just like Anubis. This looks more like Anubis than it does Lucario. Like, and this is not even, like, close. Like, that is crazy. Okay, so we have a Charizard with, like, rocket launchers. Interesting. Oh, we have I like this. It's like a motorcycle. Is this another creature? I think this thing is another creature. I'm calling it now. Is it like a bug creature? Yes, I called it! I called it! I knew it! I had a feeling it'd be too easy to have a motorcycle. Let's see. Should have called it Pokepal, really? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, true. But Power World was what we wish Pokemon was. Pikmin now feels like a fever dream of Power World. But just for troll, I can call it LSD Dream of Pokemon. That's fair. Thank you for the hydrate, Majin, and the stretch. What did you do? And the headpat, bad shooter, fast runner. Thank you so much. This trailer got me fucked up. I'm watching this, I'm like, oh my god. Oh, let me get that stretch in. Oh my god, that poor motorcycle pal looks sick though. Yeah, right. Right? This is cool. I'm not gonna lie. This, like, what is it? Like an ant, I think? It's like an ant. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Yeah, it looks kind of like an ant. Like, these little guys down here, hold on. Let's go back. These things running toward you look just like Reptiros, which is kind of weird. I mean, yeah, I had a feeling this was another creature. There's no way they wouldn't incorporate, like, why would this just be a motorcycle? Like, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. This is super cool, right? Like, I like this design. It's a neat little creature thing. It's awesome. Common Rider Blake, yeah, I like it. Oh, somehow reminded me of a comic I used to read, even if
you've joined the queue.
Even if it had very little known in common. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow, El Tuca. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. That thing is cool. All right, hold on. Let's not miss. It looks like they're gonna kind of, you know, finish it up with some quick clips. We can't let them get away with this. We got, I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of, like, angelic thing in here. I have no idea what this is. You have, oh, man, I don't like these character designs, actually. I don't like how, like, you have a breastplate with nothing underneath it, but just over, like, the heart, and that's it. Like, that's really bizarre. It's like someone took, like metal shielding and put it over a hoodie. Like, it just looks weird. I don't even see straps on this holding it together. Like, it's just so bizarre. It almost, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, when you get, like, you know, riding gear when you get it, when you're like riding your bicycle on the street or something, but you have like a helmet and knee pads and, you know, elbow pads just to make sure you're going to be safe. Like that's what this reminds me of. This reminds me a lot of that. But it's weird because it's like a hoodie and then you have like, you know, your face covered with like, I don't know, breathing stuff. I don't understand this. I don't understand the design at all. Like, and I don't even like, what is this? Like, it looks like this thing here kind of reminds me of like Slender Man, but like wearing a hoodie. It looks like Slender Man wearing a hoodie, but like in daylight with a random shotgun or something. Like that's so weird. This guy here reminds me of like the Crushers in Power World. You know, very similar kind of look to him. I just don't understand it. I don't understand, like, it's almost like they just don't know, like, what to throw in on the enemies. Like, I don't understand, like, let's just say I have questions for the art director of this game. I really do. Okay, and we have another creature thing that we saw. This is the one I think we saw earlier that shot, like, that I said had, like, a rocket launcher kind of thing. I think this is the one. Let's look back a little bit. We have a man. She looks like this character here in the middle looks like a gym leader. Like straight up looks like a gym leader. Not a boss tower, you know, person. No. This looks like a gym leader to me. It's just, oh my god, what is happening here? Okay. And then we have like Astegon without all the cool things that make Astegon cool. I mean, I don't like, what is that, like booster jet kind of wings or something? Like, what is happening? You can't even like read what this is because the color scheme on the horns versus the body, it just looks like a blob. It just looks like a visual disaster. I can't tell you. Like, all I see is a big V and, like, a couple of sparky sparks and then, like, a couple of glowing eyes, and I can't tell you what the rest of the body is. Like, if I took, like... you know what? I'm about to make this worse. I got this. Hold on. Was it the... I think it was the... was it color correction? Here we go. Can you tell me where the horns start and end on this thing? Can you tell me it even has horns at this angle? Can you tell me, you know, where the eyes are? Like, I can't, like, I don't know, man. Like, you can see that there's something glowing here, but it's, like, hard to, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't like it. Something about this, it just looks so, like, it's messy. Okay, and then we have a humanoid version of what looks to be like, I can't even say this is Frostallion because it just looks so weird. I don't know. You know what? This looks like some kind of, actually, you know what? I got it. It looks like some kind of like My Little Pony, like it's like My Little Pony isn't little anymore and they just added it into the game. Like, what is this? And then we have Link falling from the sky. He's about to start battling, okay? What is that? I mean, you know, this thing does look pretty cool. I just wish it didn't look so toy-like. That's the only complaint I have on this creature. Like, yeah, like a jet dragon is cool, right? But I don't really particularly like this color scheme. It looks like a toy. It literally looks like a toy. Like, I don't understand. Okay, so coming soon to Steam. That's, interesting. Link is too close, he must be called Blink. Oh my god. It almost feels like a Digimon, this one. It does, yeah. Like, I would not buy that if I saw that at the dollar store. Chinese knockoff of creatures to capture. I mean, I have no idea, like, is Poke Game or Pokey Game? Like, I don't know what's worse. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of good things going on here. Okay, let's talk about the good, because there was a lot of bad. The good, the fact that they're using cards instead of like a ball or a sphere or like a cube, I think is cool. Like, I like that you're using cards to capture. Like, I think that's kind of cool. That's a neat thing. All right, cool. That motorcycle bug thing, mwah, I like it. Cool as fuck. You got the, you know, I don't know what this is, man. And this is something else I noticed about these characters, is that whenever they're like doing an action, like their spine bends forward really far. I don't know what that's about, but that's like bizarre. What else was good about this? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Lulu's cousin was cute. Adorable. Adorable. This, hold on, I skipped it. Yeah, there we go. Lulu's cousin, adorable. Okay, I can tolerate that. Everything else, that was a bit much. I mean, like, it's so bad. It's like, it's really shocking. It's shocking how much, like, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if Pocket Pair would have, like, you know, I don't know if they care enough to like go after this, but I feel like they would have a case. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, right? And I'm obviously not speaking for Pocket Pair or any other people in this video, but except myself. And I will say, I would not surprise me if these guys actually get hit with like some kind of copyright lawsuit instead of a nonsense mechanic lawsuit of some kind. But this is, I mean, it's such a hodgepodge of like different things. You got Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, you got Power World stuff, you got Pokemon stuff, you got, I mean, Legend of Zelda looking stuff. You have, I mean, it's just, you know, I'm sure there's more here that I'm like missing, but it's just so bizarre, you know? Like, how can, like, I wonder, like, how can you look at this as like a, like, for anyone who worked on this game, how can you look at this and be like, this is original? You know? Like, it just seems a little bit off. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna give this one a try just because, like, I feel like it's just too blatant. You know what I mean? But who knows? Maybe it has good mechanics. Maybe there's good things about it that it does better than Power World or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. But I don't know. It's something to think about. I don't feel like they are as trigger happy as Nintendo. Yeah, I don't think they are either, but at the same time, I could, like, if they chose to go after this, I could totally understand. Even origami as the art folding paper feel more original. Yeah. All right, I'm moving on. Wow, 1,000 down. Oh my god, let's read the comments. We gotta see the comments. Future release plan for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. That is too effing funny. This has to be an early April Fool's joke. There's no other explanation. Wow. How many games can we steal from? Yes. This actually does look like a stolen assets game from both Pokemon and Power World. This game is telling Nintendo, fight me, coward, in heavy weapon guy's voice. They just straight up put a big oh my god, I can't say that word. Ceruledge on a boss fight. Oh my god. They even threw in Roadhog from, oh yeah, that's from OW to secure a triple lawsuit. Oh my god. Bro, I laughed so hard watching this. Link character, Pokemon's Power World fighting. Let's go. Some people just want to get sued. Copyright infringement. The game. From all the Overwatch characters they took. Roadhog 2026 is when the simulation broke. What the hell? Oh shit, here we go again. Yep. Let's see. Is the last boss Ganondorf? Pocket Game, Pokey Game, can't even write their own name. So they did change it, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, Pocket Game. But then like when you click on, you know, that is confusing. That is a good point, because see, like here it says Pokey Game, but the other one said Pocket Game. I thought that was weird at the end, but I didn't notice that it actually was different. That's bizarre. That's a huge red flag. Why? Okay, first of all, whenever you're adding a logo to anything, I think they're trolling too. I think this is a troll. Whenever you add a logo to something, right, it's usually one picture that's a PNG. So the fact that this one says Pocket Game and the other one says Poke Game is weird. That is very weird, because that's not something that you would like type out every time. That's something you would just copy paste into a video. So to me, that's very suspicious. Like even down here it says Poke Game / Network Go. Like what? And then it says Pigmon. Oh yeah, and this weird like grocery bag looking creature is like kind of cool, I guess, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, this is just so weird. I can't. I'm done. I'm done with this. Oh my god. All right, next we have Cromlech. Official early access launch trailer. Cromlech is available now in PC early access. Watch Cromlech PC early access launch trailer for the action adventure RPG with roguelite elements set in dark fantasy world of sword and sorcery. Play as an adventurer whose quest for glory and gold takes an unexpected turn when he finds himself at the center of a world-ending calamity. All right. Let's see. Link from Legend of Zelda catching Pokemon and Digimon and Pygmymon. Did someone just put Pokemon and Power World and other games into AI Game Maker and just trolled everyone? Honestly, Zeno, that's a good question. It would not surprise me. Now that you say that, like, I can't unthink it. Like, wow. That's a good observation. There's a possibility there for sure. Let's see. I try, but trolling is hard for that one. It really is already a satire in itself. You're not wrong. All right, here we go. This is Cromlech, official early access launch trailer.
I have no head for remembering faces, but the iron shaped by my hammer, that I remember well. So when he appeared, the sword I made in hand, I knew he came to save our village. Wait, that's not how it was. He was a nobody, a stranger to our people, a traveler from afar. His struggles had earned him renown among men, and even the favor of the gods.
You know, this game kind of reminds me a little bit of like Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon, just like in the visual art style of it, like something about it. Ooh, I like that. I like the interface here for the you know, trying on gear and changing out your gear. It reminds me a little bit of like God of War a little bit, because I know in like previous games, God, I'm trying to remember which game it was, like when you would like switch out your gear, like they would like kind of zoom into the exact spot of the gear. Like this is, I mean, this isn't something that's uncommon or anything, but I like the way it looks, like just the visuals.
And yet, it was not enough. So he fought harder, sought to gain even greater power, until he became a tempered steel, hardened by the heat of his trials. But he didn't do it to save us. He did it to save himself.
What? You become the villain? Definitely feels like it. Oh, so is this like a it almost comes off like a, I don't want to say a dungeon crawler per se, but it definitely has those like replay vibes to it.
He made his choice. I just hope 'twas worth it.
I definitely think this one is interesting. I like the art style. I like the, you know, character, you know, customization that looks like a little bit going on there with the outfits and, you know, different pieces of armor. It looks good. Let's see. Hold on. I skipped a few things. I tried with, oh, I already read that. You gonna watch the God of War series or something? Probably not. I mean, I haven't really heard much of it. Like, I know that there's like allegedly some kind of like God of War series or something, like kind of show or something coming out. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, so I have no idea. Like, I heard about it, but I don't know anything about it, to be completely honest, which is, I mean, kind of saying a lot because, you know, I actually really like God of War as like a series. Like, I played I think I played every game except the last two, maybe. I'd have to double check. I think I played all of them except the last two, but it's been a while. It's been a long while. The creator trolled the first press release. Really? Look like it's shitting on the woods. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez. But yeah, this game looks cool. You know, you have your different piece of armor pieces. Looks like you have some crafting requirements and things, so you might have to go out and do some gathering of resources to upgrade your gear. But I really like the way that the trees and the foliage look, you know, the shrubbery, some might call it. Really like the way it looks. Very nice. All right, next we have Kinforge, official gameplay overview trailer. Join Seeker Games CCO and co-founder Travis McGeethy for a deep dive into the, I hope I said that name right, for a deep dive into the gameplay of Kinforge in the latest trailer of the upcoming co-op Creature Collector action RPG. In Kinforge, every fusion of powers creates new experiences, wild combos, and the strength to fight against spreading corruption. Forge bonds with ancient elementals, beings of the mystic realm, and restore a world on the brink of collapse. The gameplay trailer focuses on combat and how finding elemental creatures unlocks power for your characters. Kinforge will be available on PC. All right, let's check it out.
Welcome to the world first look of Kinforge gameplay. Today, I want to focus on combat and how finding elemental creatures unlocks power for your character. The Kinforge is an artifact that allows special individuals to bond with the spirits they discover and take on their abilities. At the start of a campaign, you choose an ancient elemental as your first companion. These lords of the elemental realm grant you your starting abilities.
You know, I really like the art. I'll give them that. I like the art style. Very nice.
Let's choose Emberello as an example. Emberello is an ancient fire elemental. By bonding with her, she grants you the ability to throw fire darts, project a flamethrower, and summon her into the battlefield riding a giant acorn into a massive explosion.
Nice!
That's just the start. As you play, you'll discover additional ancient elementals, allowing you to take their powers as your own and create ability kits that suit your playstyle. I'm currently playing solo, so could really use some crowd control and healing. Fortunately, I found Fantasia, who gave me Freeze, which freezes a target solid until it thaws or I do enough damage to break the ice. I also found Puddles, who gave me Stygian Flow, which creates a pool of healing waters at the end of my dash. Okay, maybe I will survive a bit longer now. It's a nice setup, but it's just the beginning. As you play, you'll encounter other elementals.
Oh, they're so cute! They're so cute! Oh my goodness! Oh,
Creatures, including sprites.
oh my
At the
heart!
Kinforge, you can bond sprites to ancients to augment their abilities. For example, you might find Fanzer, which is a sprite that adds additional projectiles to an ancient's ability. Let's see what that does to Emberello's fire dart.
Oh, cool.
Now we're cooking. But maybe fans would be better bonded to Fantasia's freeze. Yeah, I like that. As you adventure, you'll find many different sprites that have different effects.
Oh, wow. It's like a lightning butterfly thing. That's cool. I like these designs. Like, I like the designs and I like the way that they're drawn because it kind of has that like pencil outlining look. Like, it's cool.
You can mix and match them with different ancients. Almost any sprite can join with almost any ancient, making
Oh my god, it's literally a candle.
for nearly limitless combinations. For example, let's swap Fanzer back to Fire Dart and bond Merbo to Freeze. Merbo is a sprite that turns a single target ancient ability into an AoE.
Oh, okay, like an AoE freeze, that's cool.
Ancients can join with many sprites at once, up to 8 for the most powerful ones, allowing you to create some truly crazy combinations. And of course, when playing with friends, you can set up your builds to complement each other. Interested in seeing more? We're constantly running playtests as we continue development.
I like this a lot. I think that there's a lot of good stuff going on here. I like the little, designs on the creatures. They're so cute. Okay? I love it. I mean, it's I don't know, this game has like a cool factor to it in the visual design. It also has this cute, like, comfy creature look with some of the creatures that, you have here. I mean, there's just a lot going on. Like, the character designs, like I said, has like that cool factor. It has a lot of the neat things going on. Like, I mean, I just like it. It's neat. I mean, look at all the different like creatures you got. That's so cool.
Bond with
And then like just seeing like the AoE and the puddles, and I mean, I hope there's like different maps and stuff too. Like, I could see myself spending a lot of time on this game. Like, this might be fun. It's like a Ghibli style candle creature. Yeah, I agree. It definitely has that kind of look to it. Yeah, cool designs. I agree. All right, next, Cozy Game Restoration official teaser trailer. Don't miss the teaser trailer for Cozy Game Restoration, a physical video games restoration simulation. Thank you for the follow, Paul Ellick 22. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Don't miss the teaser trailer for Cozy Game Restoration, a physical video games restoration simulation game developed by Parasol Corp. Players will gently use a variety of tools and skills to clean video game cartridges from a bygone era, peel stickers, clean away grime, and restore cherished video games to a new glory. Cozy Game Restoration is coming soon to PC on Steam. I like this concept. I like the concept. Please be good. I'm excited. Okay. Ooh. It's a little grimy. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like, there's people out there who do like book restorations, and there are people who actually do video game restorations and stuff like that for like, I'm sure for like cartridges and things like that. There's always someone out there who's doing that kind of stuff, especially with things like electronics refurbishing and things like that. I would not, I would say this kind of reminds me a lot of like book restoration. Like, there's people out there who actually restore books to like their former glory. Like, sometimes it might require them to replace the spine of the book or fix the cover or repaint something. It's kind of like when you have those like old paintings that need restoration and they call in an expert to restore the painting. Like, this is kind of what that reminds me of. I love how like the brand on there says Segul. It's funny. This is so cool. I you know what? You get my thumbs up. You get my thumbs up. This is such a good idea. Wow. I love this. I can definitely, well, let's see. Is the game on Steam? Let's see. Cozy Game Restoration is what it's called. Hold on. Yep, it's on Steam. It's on Steam and it's coming soon, so I'm gonna add it to wishlist. Maybe this will be a game I play on stream. This seems really chill. Yeah, it might be worth a try, I agree. I like watching those restoration books, but I don't know if it's gonna be fun to do it yourself. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. I was wondering that too, but it looks cool. All right, next we have Toem 2. Announcement trailer for PS5 games. It's time for another adventure. Step back into the shoes of a curious photographer and set off on a brand new adventure all about uncovering hidden details, helping friends along the way, and documenting the world's little wonders in Toem 2, the sequel to the acclaimed Toem. All right, let's check it out. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't know what to expect with this game because I haven't played the first game. I assume Toem 2 means that there's like a first Toem. So that's interesting. You take photos, okay. It kind of like this game has kind of like a I'm trying to think what the game is called. It's like a Nintendo Switch only game, I think. It has not Harvest Moon. That's not what I'm thinking about. It's a different game. I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of like a farming sim, but like all the characters are like animals. Like what is it called again? Someone help me out here. I can't remember the name of the game, but I'm pretty sure it's like just on the Switch. Oh man. It came out around the time of the pandemic. If anyone can remind me, that'd be great. But it reminds me of that, but like in 2D. Like it's weird. Oh my god, I'm getting like Tiny Glade vibes. Like watching him climb up this tower. Like the tower kind of reminds me of something you could make in that game. Wow. Yeah, this game does a lot with like the 2D into 3D meshing over and over again. And it's breathtaking. This game is beautiful. I mean, you have 3D objects on 2D characters, and whenever you do like a, specific task, it looks like they swap the roles. Like, that's really cool. Very visually interesting. This part right here reminds me a little bit of, yeah, it is really charming. It reminds me of, oh god, what's the game that has like, sorry, Cult of the Lamb. That's what this reminds me of a little bit with the with this guy over here meditating. It's so cool. Coming this summer, okay. Very nice. I mean, it's just beautiful. Wow. Sequel to the acclaimed Toem. I wonder what the first game even looks like, because for this game to look so nice, it just makes you wonder, I don't know. Might be something worth investigating later. All right, next we have Cards of Prophecy, official demo announcement trailer. Take a look at the demo announcement trailer for Cards of Prophecy, a game that blends tower defense, roguelike, and deck builder mechanics, all presented in a low-poly 3D style. Inspired by trading card games, players protect the Great Magician using a deck of magical summons and powerful spells. Cards of Prophecy will be available on PC on Steam, and the demo launches on March 6th, so that demo is out already 4 days ago. Here we go.
Step into this tower defense deck builder roguelike, where you use your cards to summon monsters, cast spells, and defend yourself.
Oh no, what is going on here? So these health bars look like rulers, guys. I can't unsee it. Like, is it just me, or do the health bars look like rulers? Oh my god. I assume they're health bars. That is so weird.
Spells and defend yourself against countless enemies. Be ready to build infinite strategies that will lead you to even more strategies. That will lead you to even more
I see. It's like tower defense, but the wizard
to victory.
is the tower.
Right,
okay.
you will unlock more than 150, more than 200 incredible cards. And actually, they were made by incredible artists, like her, and them, and also them. To unlock these new cards, you'll open some booster packs. But luckily for you, there are no microtransactions in this game. So it's gacha, but without taking your money. And you can even fuse your
Gotcha without taking your money. Nice.
cards into newer cards with a fusion spell card that does fusion card things. You will absolutely need them because there are more than 20 different bosses and some of them are really hard to beat. Trust me, I tried. Somehow I even got them as cards. And there's Charlie, your dog that doesn't do much but he's everywhere in the game because everyone loves him, so we had no choice but to include
He looks like Jake from Adventure Time, straight up. This dog.
him everywhere. We even have more than 10 different game modes. Each of them changes how he looks. I mean, look at this cute chef dog, artist dog, samurai dog, shark dog. Okay. And the most important thing, you can even use this game to release some stress.
Relieve some stress.
So what are you waiting for? Go play Cards of Prophecy now. Demo available.
Wow, this is cool. I like this. This is an interesting one. I like, you know, the dog is cute. I'm not gonna lie. The cards look good. You know, the art style looks good. I mean the art, you know, looks really good. Overall, the UI looks clean. The only thing I don't like, I guess, is how like the characters' health bars look like rulers. Like straight up look like a ruler above their head. It doesn't look like a health bar. Like, and I think part of the reason is because they're yellow. I think if they were green, maybe I wouldn't have associated that so quickly. But I can't really unsee it. Like, look at this.
Cast spells and defend yourself.
Yeah, the tower defense parts seem too cluttered. Yeah, at least like in the center, it's hard to tell kind of what's going on. Like, I agree. Like, as you get closer to your wizard, you're gonna have more fortified defenses, I guess. But I don't know. Kind of weird. And I wonder how like these cards like kind of play into the game too. Like, I feel like that wasn't really like clear. Like, what does tower defense have to do with cards? You know? So I'm not really sure. It's cool. It looks nice. I just don't, I mean, this isn't a game I would play, so I'm not really into like this genre of like tower defense kind of stuff really. So interesting, but not really my thing. All right, next we have Karen, official reveal trailer. I've heard of this game. I have not seen the trailer. But here we go. Check out the reveal trailer for Karen, a 3D action beat-em-up sandbox game developed by Saw Studios. Players will embody a disgruntled Karen who's been denied service for her satisfaction, leaving rage to be the only acceptable response. Wreak havoc across the local mall, speak to managers, and destroy everything in sight with physics-driven attacks. Karen is coming soon to PC on Steam. What? Oh no, here we go.
Sorry, we're all out of half and half.
Can only do an exchange.
Not the haircut, bro. Not the Karen hair.
Oh, breadsticks are extra.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
Oh my god. That guy's just working, ma'am. What are you doing? Not the body slam, bro. Imagine getting body slammed by a Karen. God damn. This is crazy. Oh my god. I mean, I just see her causing havoc. Oh my god, that poor guy was just shopping. He was just there to shop. Oh my, this is evil. Oh my god. All who remain will be who will remember her name. Oh my god. Oh my god. When Karen starts to believe she's a Beyblade. You know, honestly, I wasn't expecting that. Like, as far as like gameplay, like I thought she would be like picking up chairs and throwing shit. But this works too. I think I'm okay with this. This is great. This cracks me up. I mean, it's just so stupid. Like, everything about it. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I mean, she got the glasses, she got the hair, the Karen haircut, the entitlement, the frustration. Oh, actually, is she throwing something? It's kind of hard to tell if she's ever throwing something or if she's just only. I mean, we saw a few body slams. We see a bunch of dead people knocked out. Like, look at this. Like, the mall is drowning, guys. What the hell? Streamer game, absolutely. When the Karens start to believe she's a. Let's see. They got to make a multiplayer option, Karen versus Karen. Oh my god, the Karens rule them all. Bro, you could easily turn this into a fighting game of like 4 different Karens like fighting over the same like curtains or something. Like, I don't know. Now I'm buying those shoes. Those shoes are the first. Oh man, I love this. This is great. Holy crap, look at that ratio. It's not a bad ratio. It's 22,000 to 531. You know what? The 531 people who downvoted this are probably Karens. Let's just say that. All right, we're gonna go over one last one. Okay, Sunken Sky official release date trailer. Sunken Sky gets a new trailer, giving a peek into its story and a release date announcement. Watch the latest Sunken Sky trailer for the upcoming Metroidvania game. In Sunken Sky, step into the role of 3 unlikely heroines, each with their own stories and abilities to uncover. Journey with the trio as they take down devastating monstrosities, bond with the world's inhabitants, and come together in a story that is filled with growth and hope. Sunken Sky will be available on PC via Steam April 9th, 2026. All right. Karen Apocalypse. Oh my god. Hello, Old Bay. Welcome to the chat. Hope I said your name right. Hope you're doing well. All right, here we go. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. You know, this game is like already kind of interesting in the sense that, you know, there's a lot of 2D stuff going on here. Thanks for the follow, Old Bay. I appreciate it. If Kermie was there, I'd be in the right place. Oh my god. What? That's messed up, bro. Are you talking about the previous game or you mean this place? I'm not sure. Anyway, we have let's see, Sunken Sky official release date trailer, like I said. But what's interesting about this is that this is like a trailer, so I assume the game is also 2D, maybe, or is this just all cinematic stuff? It's hard to tell. Maybe, okay, so like further on, it looks like there might be level stuff, so let's keep an eye out. This could be a cutscene. There seems to be like some kind of conflict or war going on. I wonder if this is going to be like a really story-focused game. Oh, here we go. This looks like the actual gameplay stuff going on. Ooh, let's go back a few frames. So, characters running around here. That's a creepy looking statue thing. I don't know what this is. That's super creepy. The environmental stuff looks cool. This looks creepy. It looks like some kind of like Night Stalker creature of some kind. Alright. Oh, is that like a slug? Like a crystal slug? That's interesting.
ventured far west, looking for any survivors. I didn't seek redemption. I sought judgment. I have failed. I haven't found any drakes. I have only found them.
Would you look at that? A teeny tiny salamander falling to her death. What are you doing? I think I will keep you.
A drake? Turn back. This is not a place for you. You are not welcome here.
So this looks like a boss fight, potentially.
I am not leaving, and I am not throwing anything away. She is going down today. Not us.
You know, as someone who hasn't, like, seen this before and just kind of falling into it, I have no idea. See how the statue, I don't know why it made me hungry. What? Is your name pronounced Xolo? Yeah, it's pronounced Xolo. Like, show, but low. Xolo. So yeah, it is. But yeah, it's I don't know, this game, it's weird. Like, the cutscenes look nice. Music was cool, I guess, but it could just be trailer music. I don't know. Or it could just be the theme of the, theme song of the game. Not entirely sure. The environments kind of remind me a little bit of, like, I don't know, the characters and environments remind me a little bit of, like, Maple Story almost. It's weird. Like, it kind of has like a chibi Maple Story-esque look to it, but it has like some platforming stuff, like these clouds, these bouncy clouds or whatever. I don't really know what this game is. Like, even after like reading the description, I feel like I don't know anything about this game. I'm gonna be honest, but this is the official release date trailer. So maybe, well, actually, when is the release date? Did it say? Oh my god, it doesn't say the release date? I thought this was supposed to be a release date trailer. Unless it's out today. Oh, April 9th, 2026. Okay. I was like, usually when there's like a release date trailer, they have the date in the trailer, but I didn't see it, so I don't know. I'm not inspired by that game personally. Yeah, like, it almost has, like, it has some, like, I don't know. I don't know. Something about this game, it just doesn't, like, draw me in. I don't know if it's, like, the art style, the coloring, like, everything is just kind of pastel-y, like, there's no, like, bold coloring for any of these characters, and then just kind of looking, like, even when things get dark and you see how, like, the wings are, like, kind of blackish and things like that, it's not really, like, a true black. I don't know why. And then when you see the characters jumping around on the screen, like, they're so small. It's literally, like, I think having a small character like that kind of works for, like, maybe multiplayer kind of games and stuff, but this game doesn't seem to be multiplayer, at least from what I can tell, so it doesn't really have... Like, I don't know, something about it's just not quite clicking for me. I don't know if it's story, I don't know if it's environment, I don't know if it's the enemies, I just don't know. It's just something about it's just not clicking. I have no idea. And this is the first trailer I'm seeing of this game, so I have no idea. There could be other context I'm not aware of. Who knows? Let's see. I'm not inspired by the game personally. It looks like a Facebook game from 2005. Did they do it this way intentionally, or were they cutting corners? That's a good question. That's a good question. Maybe it's the animation, maybe. I mean, that's definitely possible. I mean, I can't... I mean, I don't know, man. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Catchy Kochu. Appreciate it. Thank you for the stretch you read your cursed. And thank you for the headpat epic as ever. Appreciate it. Let me stretch. Oh. That was a good stretch. Yeah, I don't know. The gameplay alone, I don't vibe it at all, and the animation are also so-so. I think what did it for me was the audio. Like, I feel like the voices are, like, not great. Like, they don't sound clear. Like, they kind of sound like they were recorded in someone's bedroom. Like, that kind of killed it for me. And then there's, like, I don't know. I just don't feel invested watching this. Like, I don't see this and say, this is so cool, I gotta go, you know, play it or whatever. Like, it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't invoke that level of emotion inside me to make me feel like I need to play this game. Does that make any sense? I hope that made some sense. I don't know. It could be the case. I'm not entirely sure. What I will say though, I am going to wrap up the stream, but tomorrow I'm going to be playing the Horses of Hoofprint. What was it called? Hoofprint Bay, I think, or something. Hold on. Let me get the schedule out. Hold up. It's the Horses of Hoofprint Bay. There we go. That's what it was. So I'm going to be playing that tomorrow. It's going to be the demo. I'm going to try it out. That game kind of came across my radar last week, and I was like, oh man, maybe I should give that a try. So I'm thinking about maybe playing that tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start the stream again at 6 p.m. just like we did today. And then on Thursday, we're going to be playing some Power World. So it's going to be fun. Good week to kind of get back into the groove of streaming and all that. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. And then of course, let me make sure there's no stream streaks that I missed. Nope, it doesn't look like we have any stream streaks today. But maybe we will tomorrow. That's totally okay. Anyway, thank you so much guys for stopping by and watching the stream and all that stuff. Thank you for the people who followed me over on the Kick side today. We had like 3 followers. That's pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. I appreciate you. Before I go, let me just make sure I don't miss any messages. All right, looks like we're good. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. And as always, Xolo out.